Storm Monroe cuts off Love Jones, and it's got her left embarrassed. It's Mal TV, bringing you all latest and headlines, breaking stories, drama, cloud chasers, and everything trending in these streets. Now say it ain't so, but we can clearly see it's so. Okay, Love Jones took to her live to search his name and says she found out she was blocked.
Yeah, so it does appear that I am, and he even blocked me. Like, this is very weird. It's a little humiliating and embarrassing to find out this way. It is, because I didn't know any of this was a thing. So it is a little like, it stings a little bit. But do I care to where it's going to affect my livelihood? To where I'm going to go on a rant for 40 days and 40 nights? To where I'm going to make content about this guy every day? To where I'm going to try to call and reach out? No. Hell no. And I'm never going to bash him. I'm not going to get up here and talk crazy. Like, before anybody try to misconstrue my words or make it seem like I said something that I didn't. You know, I want you all to hear from the horse's mouth first. I don't have an issue with Storm Monroe. If he wants to clear house and I'm a part of that, it's okay. You know, I have things in my life that I'm dealing with and going through, and people, places, things, all sorts in my life. We live two completely different lives. He does not know my personal life or, you know, who or what I got going on, and I don't know what the hell he got going on. And we were still able to maintain a really solid friendship as far as I was concerned, outside of that. You know, we never would be like questioning each other, like, well, what you got going on? Like, you know, it was just like, don't ask, don't tell for the most part. So I'm going to try to call and reach out. No. Hell no. And I'm never going to bash him. I'm not going to get up here and talk crazy. Like, I'm not even going to do that. He didn't mention my name, but CTV said that he asked Storm about me specifically, and Storm said people were parasites or whatever the case may be, and then Storm blocked me on Instagram and unfollowed me. So clearly, I'm a part of whoever of this list of people, and that's okay. How was he going to say that? Was he going to hit me up and be like, "Love Jones, you're a parasite to me. I think that you're a leech. I'm clearing house, and I just don't think that you should be a part." Like, you know, I think that some people just feel like when things are done, they just move on. And do I think that that's a little bit cowardice? Absolutely. But do I feel like there's like really a strong problem with that? No. Like, people are entitled to do what they want. We don't have any strings attached to each other, you know. So I'm not mad. That's what I mean by when I'm like, oh, I don't care. I'm not angry. Like, I don't feel hurt or sad. Hurt or sad, and me saying that this is a little embarrassing to find out this way are two different things. So let's not conflate the two, because CT was like, well, that means that you care. I actually like, no, me saying that finding out this way feels like a sting versus me being sad about what happened is two different things. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I would have preferred to find out in private if this was how he felt, or to find out on my own. And I would have been like, okay, that's how he feels. We're going to just continue to move forward.
Look, the word is that Storm Monroe is tired of people using him up, okay, for his name out here and trying to build their platform. And he ain't getting this. They're not reciprocating, okay? So what he gives is what he wants to get back. And obviously, a lot of these girls are chewing him up and just spitting him out. Okay, I want to say what it is. He gave her a lot of clout there for a long, long time. He defended their relationship, as did she, okay? And they had the streets talking about their relationship. Obviously, she was just a side chick. I don't know what to say. She's never a main one. But with that being said, I knew the time was going to come, okay? Because anybody that talks like that about women is going to talk about her like that too, and it's just a matter of time, right, before we get the scoop on what really happened in the background and how he necessarily felt like she treated him.
Now, he took to his platform and said, y'all, one thing about this season, I'm grateful, truly. When you finally clean house, cut off the spiritual leeches, and let God show you who's who, the peace hits different.
Yes.
Some people were attached to my energy but never added to my spirit.
Ooh.
Some were smiling in my face while draining me dry.
Ouch.
And some were only connected to the access, not the assignment. But I released all that. Yes. I'm lighter. I'm cleaner. I'm honestly
better
off without them. If you've been struggling to let go, take this as your sign. Protect your energy like it's sacred, because it is. Here are a few verses that hit home for me during this purge.
Matthew 7:6. Don't throw your pearls before swine. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart. Is that 2 Timothy 3:5? Have nothing to do with such people. Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked.
Ooh.
Amos
3:3.
Yes.
Can two walk together unless they be agreed? If they couldn't walk with me in purpose, they can't stand me in this next chapter. And guess what? I'm good with that. New season, new boundaries, new blessings. Let the leeches stay gone.
Look, I'm wondering if he lit a candle for this one. Okay.
Well, I know he's a big fan of his cleansing candles.
Yeah.
Now, he posted this on a meme, a spiritual meme that says, leech, the sign of jealous energy. Ooh. When a leech enters your home, it reveals jealousy or envy aimed at your relationship or happiness. It's time to cleanse your space and protect your connection. Meaning cut the cords with jealousy, guard with love.
Yes.
No, guard your love. I said guard with love.
Guard your love.
There you have it.
Look, it's been a long time coming, and I think either he's found somebody else, or you know how some men, they just cut you off before they make the next one serious. But not only that, but yes, it has been said that he is turning a new leaf, and he is discovering different things. You know, whenever you jump down this rabbit hole of discovery and trying to find your peace within, it does nothing more but help you cut off what was never really meant to be there, okay? He helped her along the way. It is what it is. You got to cut him off.
So CTV said he hit up Storm Monroe and asked about all this. What is going down? He didn't say exactly what Storm said, but Love Jones played it up there. Go on and check out her live if y'all want to see all that. He said, though, that he was cutting off the leeches, the succubuses, and all this other thing. He was cleaning house, right?
Well, let's not.
But the succubus part, it even got her. Like, what? Is that what he's calling me?
Yes, but we have to think and recall, okay? Think back, okay? Whenever Love Jones needed help from all different angles, okay? When she was asking for donations, when she was asking the people to help out, because she wasn't making what Storm Monroe was making on his channel. Let's just be real. And with that being said, a lot of people looked at her and was like, what's really going on? But the other half was just watching her and supporting, right? I think with that being said, I would not doubt, and this is just my allegation, my vision, but she was probably getting more help from Storm Monroe than all of us knew about. And he just got tired of it. He's like, I ain't got no children. I'm trying to pay child support. Again.
I don't know. You know, she did come out and, you know, cleared up the rumors of like last year. Mm-hmm. She said that they did have a fling, a little hookup. Mm-hmm. But there was never a real relationship. No, but the definition of a succubus, right? This is from CTV's mouth. I don't know if Storm said this, but this is what he said about the conversation he had with him. A succubus is a female demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping men.
Stop playing with me. He probably woke up in the middle of the night and said, girl, give my shorts back. Look, a lot of them just want to take it. A lot of girls will push themselves on you. They'll hang around with you. And what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Let me go. You know, have you ever been around one of those females that just go, me too, can I go? You know, and you just like, no, I got, you know, they want their personal space. And I think that Storm Monroe has always been that type of person. Whenever he started his show, it wasn't like Tasha K was always in the picture. He wanted his only show, right? A show on his own. I think when Love Jones came along, she just pushed herself into the narrative, and he just got tired of it. He's like, girl, I need to breathe, okay? I got to do this on my own. And if you don't back up and give me 50 feet, I'm going to call you a leech. And that's what happened, okay? She didn't get the picture. You can't force yourself into a relationship. What he had is what he had way before you came along. And he sees his number stifling with a female right there. Okay, look, he's trying to push it along. Get the stories riled up again. You know, he wants to be the talk of the town. So there's going to be a lot of rumors circulating after this breakup. I can tell you that.
Now, she did say, you know, she's benefited from this. Mm-hmm. She just hit 50K.
There you go.
And Storm Monroe helped her along the way.
We didn't know who she was before him. Let's be real.
But hey, we got to 50,000 subscribers. Shouts out to the Love Jones Show for getting to 50,000 subscribers. I am very grateful, and I thank you, God. Thank you, God. So, yeah, I had no idea. It was not easy being connected to Storm, but because I really cared about him, and everybody keeps saying, oh, you're a clout chaser. I could have been clout chasing with other people if that's just what I just wanted to do. No, that was really my friend. You know what I mean? Like, we really was connected.
Oh, well, I mean, it is what it is. I just think that, too, that he's seen that, and he's like, you know, at least that's probably what the agreement was, okay? I helped you get where you needed to be, and now it's time for me to let you be.
Now, she does say she's embarrassed by this whole situation, how she found out, basically. And I would be too.
Right.
And he did not tell her straight up. He did not have a conversation with her.
Right.
That's crazy.
Now, with that being said, he's going through a cleansing, okay? When you go through something like that, you got to dust your shoulders off and get back up and just keep it pushing. And, you know, Storm Monroe is very strong-minded. He don't like come up on here and today is yesterday's story and tomorrow is last week's story. He doesn't do that. You know, I've never really seen him or known him to do that. So I believe that he's going to get over this very quickly, okay? He's going to keep doing what he do, and he's going to find things to fill in the time that she was taking up. Let's be real. Good luck to you, Storm.
So we'll see how that all turns out.
For sure.
Tell us you guys think in the comment section down below. Why did Storm Monroe block Love Jones? Tell us you guys think. We'll see you guys in the next ones. It's Mal TV. Bringing you all the latest headlines, breaking stories, drama, thought chasers, and everything trending in these streets. We out.